Hey guys, Zephyrnix here. And for those who celebrate Christmas, happy ho ho homo. But here's the thing. This video is about the consoles. This video is about which console should you beg your mama to give you. Which one should you wash the dishes, comb her hair, do whatever she wants you to do, cut her nappy ass toes in order to go ahead and pick up, so she can pick you up a console. Which console do you want though? Which console do you want? Now, before we get into that, before we get into which console is the best one to buy for Christmas, let's just put this out there. The Wii does not count. Why doesn't it count? Because the Wii is the epic system on its own right and really does not qualify in terms of all of the other systems. Now, before the Wii fans get upset, mind you that that's a good thing, because it means that the Wii, getting the Wii should not even remotely, like if you're going to get a Wii, get a Wii. But it should not even factor in if you want an Xbox 360 or a PlayStation 3, because basically you know what you're going to get with the Wii, and you know what you want when you get a Wii, and that's what you're going to get, a save HD graphics. And in my opinion, it is a fantastic system. It was a fantastic marketing, and Nintendo deserves every single piece of penny that they get out of it. Seriously, they do. Congratulations, Nintendo. I have a Wii. I have not looked back since. Okay, so let's just put that out there. Now we also have to look at the other two systems that I have, Xbox 360 PC and the PlayStation 3. Are they good systems? Yes. Which one is better though to get for this Christmas? Now let's look at it this way. First of all, look at the companies that's backing it. Microsoft knew about the Red Ring of Death, overcharges for their accessories. Let's just put it this way. Natal, I'm pretty sure it's going to cause an arm and a leg and a chew toy. Now you also have versus the PlayStation 3. PlayStation 3, I haven't heard anything bad things about them, at least for the company. The yellow light of death, of course, caught them off guard. So yeah, they didn't have like a price plan thing, ready for it. So it's not really their fault. It caught them off guard. So that's understandable. And I guess I should have known something was wrong with Microsoft from the beginning when they announced that they was going to have their own version of a 2-year contract. But whatever. So that's the company behind them. Okay. Now look at the price point. Company behind them. PC doesn't have a company, and that's a good thing. That means that there is nothing holding you back from getting any and every game on the PC that you want. That includes emulators. That includes regular games. That includes indie games, whatever you want, you can get on a PC. So there's nothing holding you back like there is with Microsoft and whatnot. Now, another thing about Microsoft. Microsoft wants you to pay for everything, and that's one of the bad points, but we'll get into that later on. But no, we're going to get into that now. Basically, Microsoft is pretty much at the point where like you can get free stuff on the PC and the PlayStation 3 and the Wii, yet they still want you to pay for it. That doesn't make any sense at all. Okay, so sorry, aneurysm from that. Now you also have to factor in graphics if you're a graphics whore. Basic graphics, in terms of graphics, which one's better? In this list it is this: PC, PlayStation 3, and 360. Now the reason why it is like that, now the PlayStation 3, the Xbox 360 is a more powerful system in terms of graphics than the PlayStation 3. That is fact, guys. Let's just put it out there. That is 100% fact. That is for what the companies actually listed as what their video cards can do. According to their analysis, I'm talking about Sony and Microsoft analysis, Microsoft is the more stronger console in terms of graphics. But why are the graphics better on the PlayStation 3? You say when it comes to regular games, exclusive games, it's because the Blu-ray allows unchecked, uncompressed textures, and because of that, that is the reason why it's more powerful. A lot of people think that it's just because of Blu-ray, because Blu-ray magically makes it. No, it is nothing like that. It's because the textures are uncompressed because of the room on the medium, and thus that's the reason why. So it is not Blu-ray. If PlayStation 3 was to drop the Blu-ray and give you DLC, digital distribution rather, it would still look as good, if not better, actually. So yeah. PC, unparalleled graphics. Come on, now we all know that. I mean, that's just a given. You need to go into that. So that's just that. When it comes to graphics, sound, they're all universally the same. Control. Excuse me for the royal pink controller. Now you got to put in the controls here for this one. First of all, let's go PS3. PS3's their battery life in the controllers runs between 4 to 8 hours. That's bad. That being said, it does have a rechargeable. My PS3 controls in the other room. Sorry, but it does have a rechargeable battery, internal rechargeable battery, and it costs about $53, $59, something like that. Xbox 360 / PC controllers have become the norm of controllers and have succeeded the PlayStation 2 controllers. These controllers do not come with a battery pack. However, they do come with ones that have regular batteries in them. So that being said, though, both they do take about 48 hours to actually decharge. So you also have to factor that in, that you're getting more battery life. Oh, my nose is itching up a storm today. Great. So you do have to factor that in. Also factor in the weight. Oh, you don't have to factor in the weight that comes with the controller. The vibration is more fit here than it is with the 360 than it is with the PlayStation 3 controller. So you got to factor that in. Now you also have to factor in the PC's controllers. The fact that you can switch between them on the fly. I have, first of all, in terms of battery life, I have 3 different wireless controllers. Wireless mouse, wireless keyboard right here, wireless keyboard, and I have another wireless keyboard over there. I have a wired keyboard hooked up to it. I have 3 keyboards hooked up to my PC and 1 mouse. I also have an Xbox 360 controller, 2 of them hooked up to it. Why? Because I like to switch between them whenever I want to. The nose is up a storm today. One particular reason is because I like to switch on the fly. Godfather 2 is a good example because I can play using the character here on the controller, but then I want to throw this down and use this as a control, as controlling the Don's view. So yeah, that does qualify. Anything else? Games, exclusive ones. You also have to factor in that Xbox 360 and the PC share a large amount of the Xbox 360's exclusive titles, while the PC has its own exclusive titles on its own merits. That being said, those titles are actually good, and the games that are exclusive to the Xbox 360 are actually decent. Halo Wars, I want to say this, go on record to say this, Halo Wars, very good. It was made by Ensemble Studios. Enough said. You need to go cop that if you are, yeah, it's Halo Wars, it's Halo, and which is not saying anything, but it's Ensemble Studios. That's saying a lot. In terms of exclusives, though, it runs like this. PC and PlayStation 3 runs about even. They run about even because there are a lot of good exclusives for the PS3, yes. But the exclusives that come out for the PC are usually universally, internationally mind-bending, i.e. Diablo, StarCraft, World of Warcraft, Sims 3. All those games, 4 games alone, are universally epic and have outsold any series out there to date. So you have to factor that in. So yeah, I think the Xbox 360, if you're going to put a score on this in terms of 1, 2, or 3, PlayStation 3, PC should get 3s, Xbox 360 gets 1. Now don't get me wrong, there are good games on the Xbox 360, but they just don't qualify to that of the other systems, especially when you counter in the fact that the the PC and Xbox 360 share a lot of the games. You have to factor that in too. Now, there's a lot of things I left out, yes, mostly because of time, and I'm pretty sure all my subscribers will post them below here, but those are things that you need to factor in. So what I want you to do is I want you to go ahead and write a list, right? Write a score check, say PC, PlayStation 3, Xbox 360, and write which one is more important to you. Graphics, 3, 2, 1 in terms of what score, how they score to you. If graphics are important to you, very important, you want to put a 3 on the PC. If they're semi-important, a 3 on the PC. On a PlayStation 3. If they are, 1, whatever. Put whatever is. Oh, price point. You gotta put the price point. If price point is most important to you, then yeah, you might want to put a 1 on the PC because PC is very expensive. But if you're looking for a system that I'm going to play it, then yeah, put 3 on PC. PlayStation 3 most likely should get a 2 all the way around. I do it because they're in the middle. So yeah, go ahead. Make the score up. What system overall, in terms of that, those scores means more to you for a primary or secondary system. Now, mind you, if you have a primary, list what a secondary system should be. Okay? Now, don't, by all means, this is supposed to be legit and universal. Don't go saying don't go saying I'm going to get PC because I don't want a 360. I'm talking about which one in terms of a price point. If you have a primary system, tell us what your primary system is, and then tell us what your secondary system would be in terms of the score chart that I just gave you. You guys have a good night.